There's a moment most people completely overlook. The first 3 seconds when someone greets you reveal everything about them. Their hello is not just a word, it's a confession. You felt this before without knowing why. Someone smiles, says hi, and something inside you quietly shifts away. Another person nods once, and somehow you feel instantly safe. That's not random, and it's not in your head either. Quiet people pick up on these signals faster than anyone else realizes. By the end of this, you'll read 3 layers most miss. The voice tone shift, the body angle, and the third one changes everything. That third one is the signal even charming people accidentally leak. Let's start with the part everyone feels but nobody names. Greetings are involuntary, which means they leak the truth before words can lie. A person can rehearse what to say, but never how their body says it. Watch the eyes during the first second of contact. If they brighten slightly before the smile, that warmth is real. If the smile arrives first and the eyes follow late, something's performed. This is called the Dutch henny delay, and your gut already knows it. You felt that off feeling shaking someone's hand at a work event. The handshake was firm, the words were right, but something felt rehearsed. Your body knew before your mind could explain it. Now you'll know exactly what your body was reading. Next, listen for the voice drop at the end of hello. Confident, grounded people let their tone settle downward like a soft landing. Anxious or performing people lift their tone upward, almost like a question. That upward lift is the sound of someone seeking your approval. It's not bad, it just tells you where they stand emotionally. Now you know whether to lead the conversation or let them. Here's where it gets interesting, because most people stop reading right here. The real signal is not the greeting itself, but what happens after it. Watch the half-second pause between their hello and their next move. Do they look away quickly, or do they hold the moment with you? Holding it means they're present, curious, and comfortable being seen. Looking away fast usually means they're overwhelmed, distracted, or hiding something inside. Neither is wrong, but each one tells you how to respond. You wouldn't open up to someone whose eyes are already leaving. You'd save your best stories for the person who stayed. This is the quiet skill that makes some people seem almost magical. They're not reading minds, they're reading micro-moments. And you, the quiet observer, were built for this kind of attention. Now consider the body angle during the greeting itself. When someone greets you fully squared, shoulders aligned to yours, you matter to them. When their feet point away while their face turns towards you, they're already leaving. The feet always tell the truth because nobody thinks to control them. You'll notice this at parties, at family dinners, even in quick hallway hellos. The next time someone greets you, glance down once, then back up. That tiny check will tell you more than 10 minutes of conversation. But here's the part most people miss about body angle. It's not just where they point, it's how quickly they adjust to you. Someone who reorients their whole body toward you is offering full attention. Someone who only swivels their head is offering a polite fraction. Both can feel friendly, but only one is fully present. Now you can stop wondering which conversations are worth your energy. Pay attention to what their hands do during hello. Open palms, relaxed fingers, soft gestures, this person feels safe around you. Hidden hands, clenched fists, fidgeting fingers, something inside them is tense. It might not be about you, but it changes how they'll receive you. Adjust your warmth accordingly and watch them slowly soften. This is the kind of quiet care that makes people remember you. Here's a small phrase that transforms how greetings unfold. After their hello, pause one beat, then say, "It's good to see you." That tiny pause, then the personal word, see, lands deeper than, "You too." People remember being seen long after they forget being greeted. You don't need to be louder, you need to be more present. Presence is the rarest charisma, and you already have the temperament for it. Now watch what people do with your name. Some say it once during hello, warm and intentional, like a small gift. Others skip it entirely, treating you as interchangeable with anyone in the room. A few overuse it, repeating it 3 times, which signals sales mode or insecurity. The healthy version is one warm use, then natural conversation. That single moment of being named correctly tells you they care to remember you. Here's something quiet people often miss about themselves. You think your soft greeting makes you forgettable, but it actually does the opposite. Loud greetings blur together in someone's memory by the end of the night. A calm, steady hello with real eye contact stands out like still water. People remember the one person who didn't perform at them. Your quietness is not a weakness, it's a signature. Now let's talk about the energy match. Notice if someone meets your energy or tries to override it. A grounded person calibrates softly, matching your pace before adding their own warmth. A performer crashes in loud, forcing you to either rise up or shrink back. You don't owe anyone a personality shift just to make their entrance work. Stay in your tempo and watch who respects it. Pause here for a moment because I want to hear from you. Think about the last person who greeted you in a way that felt off. What did they do, and what did your gut quietly notice first? Share it in the comments. Even one sentence is enough. Someone else reading might recognize the exact same pattern and finally understand it. Your observation could be the small piece another quiet person needed today. Now back to the signals, because there's one more layer worth knowing. Watch how people greet others right before they greet you. This is the most honest preview you'll ever get of someone's true social style. If they were warm to the room and cool to you, that's information. If they were cool to everyone and softened only for you, that's also information. Neither is good or bad, but both shape how you should respond. The greeting before yours is the rehearsal you accidentally got to watch. Here's a subtle move that changes how people greet you over time. When someone says hello, slow your response by 1 full second. Don't rush to fill the air with your own greeting back. That 1 second of held space makes the moment feel important. People will start greeting you differently because you receive them differently. You're not performing harder, you're simply receiving more deeply. Notice the difference between a greeting and a recognition. A greeting is automatic, a recognition is intentional. Some people say hello while their eyes are already scanning the room behind you. Others stop, settle, and let their attention land fully on your face. That landing is recognition, and it's rarer than you think. When you give recognition instead of greetings, you become unforgettable. Watch what happens when someone greets you while holding their phone. If they flip it face down or pocket it, you're a priority in that moment. If it stays glowing in their palm, you're competing with whoever might message next. This isn't about rudeness, it's about where their attention truly lives. Adjust your investment to match theirs, and you'll never feel drained again. The phone position during hello is a quiet honesty test. Listen for what they ask right after the greeting. How are you with no pause for an answer is a script, not a question. How have you been really with the pause is genuine curiosity. The pause is everything because the pause is where presence lives. You can train yourself to leave that pause too, and people will feel it. Quiet people learn pauses better than anyone, and pauses are pure social power. Here's a deeper truth about greetings that almost no one says out loud. People greet you the way they secretly feel about themselves that day. A bright greeting often comes from someone who feels stable inside. A flat greeting often comes from someone carrying something heavy you can't see. It's rarely about you, even when it feels personal. This single reframe will save you years of unnecessary self-doubt. Try noticing without judging, and you'll feel lighter in every social setting. Now, for the part most people never learn. The strongest signal isn't in the greeting itself, it's in the second meeting. How someone greets you the second time reveals what they actually thought of the first. A warmer second greeting means you stayed in their mind in a good way. A cooler second greeting means the first one was politeness, not genuine interest. A surprised second greeting means they didn't expect to feel happy seeing you again. That surprised greeting is the real signal of quiet, genuine impact. You don't have to be loud to leave that impression. You just have to be fully there in the first one. Try this in your next conversation, anywhere, with anyone. Slow your hello by 1 beat. Soften your eyes and say their name once warmly. Watch how their shoulders drop almost like they exhaled for the first time today. That tiny shift is the moment they decided you were safe. Safe people are remembered, sought out, and trusted with deeper conversation. You are built for this kind of presence, not the loud kind. Tell me in the comments which signal you're going to watch for first. The eye brightness, the voice landing, the feet, or the second greeting. I read every comment, and your observation often becomes the next video. If this helped you see people more clearly, subscribe and tap the bell. More quiet skills are coming, and I don't want you to miss them. You don't need to greet the world louder, just more deeply. The quiet ones who notice everything are the ones everyone eventually remembers.